Welcome, my dear friends. We are Semain. We send you the light of Sirius, that star system holding aspects of God consciousness for your planet, your solar system, and your species. May you fill up with this light so that you can radiate it outward unto all who may receive it. Good. Now we hope that this recording finds you well, and that you are able to maneuver through all of the energies that are present, particularly the strong astral energies that have been basically unleashed upon the earth plane. As we spoke of in our previous recording, there is a very strong energy coming through that has affected the astral plane. And just as the vibration of the physical plane is being raised, so is the vibration of all of the dimensional planes that are connected to the earth. And as the emotional body or vehicle is connected to the astral plane, there is a strong resonance emotionally for your species at this time. Expect this to increase as time goes on, and learn to work with calming as much as you can the emotional body. For what you will find is that it is easier now for emotions to come up, sometimes seemingly uncontrollably. And so if you are aware of having outbursts at times that may not be normal for you, or if you observe it in other people, understand that this is part of what we are talking about. This upswing in astral/emotional energies, period. So if you do find yourself in one of these upswings, allow it to cycle through, but gain awareness of what is occurring. Develop a certain presence of mind so that when it does occur, you know what is happening. And then do what you can to bring yourself back to calm or neutral emotion. Now, generally speaking, because this is an outside effect, meaning that much of what causes or underlies these emotional explosions are energies that may not be related to anything personal, or that you even may have been discussing or thinking about, but they do exacerbate those things. And so if you find yourself overreacting or reacting harshly to something that may, on the face of it, be minimal, then you may be under the influence of these energies. Again, it is important to develop a presence of mind so that you understand what is occurring. And of course, if you are observing it in others, do what you can to transmit peace and love, surrounding them with that energy and allowing it to permeate their awareness, at least on an unconscious level their energetic awareness, so that they may themselves be able to calm themselves. Many of the upheavals that you are witnessing now have to do with these upswings that are caused by the increased astral/emotional energy that is present now. We have spoken of this briefly, but one of the important things that will need to be addressed in your species is the development of the emotional body. It is very important because it is key to the success of any type of ascension project, as it were. For it is a mature emotional vehicle that allows for the greater influx of the higher emotions such as universal love. And it also makes it easier to be more universally and cosmically aware. And with a mature and strong emotional body, it is easier to build that bridge of light to be able to access those higher planes of energy and the beings that reside upon these planes. And of course, to make that bridge of light to your soul or higher self, however you may view it or refer to it. And so understand that although it may seem that things right now are not at their highest and may even be chaotic at times, there is an important development that is occurring. It is the raising of the vibration of the collective emotional body of mankind. It is that which will give you a great boost in your spiritual growth and a great boost into your conscious and aware membership in the cosmic brotherhood that surrounds you, but of which you are mostly unaware of at this time. Many have spoken of what might be first contact with an alien species. Well, we would say that alien species have been making contact with humans on this planet for as long as humans have resided upon it, and actually predate the existence of humans. So the idea of first contact is actually more toward a mass level meeting, a mass level introduction. But at this time, your species is emotionally immature, and we're speaking as a group, not addressing individuals within that group. And so such a contact has not been made on a mass level because they are waiting for that maturity. And so you can understand now that the emotional maturity of your species being gained will create many gifts and will create forward movement, not only spiritually, but again, cosmically. And so that is very, very important. Now, we will not make any predictions about when this maturity may occur, or even when such a first contact may occur. But it will occur in your future at some point. But it won't before the species is ready to receive that new knowledge that you as a species are not alone in the universe, and certainly not the only intelligent and self-aware species within it as well. Now, we will soon be uploading some meditations that were recorded a couple of years ago, including one that is a meditation where you connect to your oversoul, or higher self as some refer to it. Some also refer to it as their entity, meaning the entity that they belong to. One thing that is not often understood, and part of it is because there are many belief systems on the earth plane right now, and many which describe possibly the same process or the same thing but use different language. What we refer to when we say oversoul is not the same as your personal soul, meaning the spark of light that animates your physical body. We often refer to that spark as a fragment, a soul fragment, because it belongs to actually a larger intelligence, a larger entity, which is a group entity, in that there are individual souls within it, and each has their own cycle of incarnations. And so it could very well be that someone you know, possibly even the person sitting across from you on a bus, plane, or train, could actually be a member of your soul. And so often when there is a reference to soul groups, that is what is meant, that you are part of a soul group that in its whole self is an oversoul or entity. And that is where your true power comes from. There are what we would refer to as gestalts of consciousness, some of which may be so vast that it may not be easily understood by you or even fathomed by you. It is indeed quite a different concept from what you understand as a personality, as a living being. And even what you may call God is only a part of what you can understand that is actually representative of one of these great beings. And yes, there are many gods, and there are many creations, and you are a part of one of those many creations. But of course, we can go into that more on another day. What we are trying to convey to you is an understanding that you are part of a group entity, many souls who have lived many lifetimes, some in different timelines on the earth plane, and some even on other planetary dimensions, as it were. And so the experience of your soul can be quite vast and not just limited to your own personal journey throughout lifetimes on the earth plane. And so this journey that will be uploaded soon is meant to assist you in having an experience of that greater energy. And of course, as you bring through more of that energy into your own life, expanding your spiritual knowledge, understanding, and abilities, it will automatically help expand your emotional body so that you begin to understand the greater aspect of what it is to have emotions and how key those emotions are to what we would say is your very existence. And so, my friends, hopefully we have helped you understand a bit more, not only about what is going on, but how this development will lead your species to ascend to the next levels, spiritually and cosmically. And so we leave you with these words and our love and light, and with that Syrian God consciousness. May you fill up with these lights so that you can radiate them outward unto all who may receive them. Good day for now, my loving friends.